Hi, everyone. Welcome to our education webinar, and thanks for joining us tonight. Yeah, I'm David Lee from Pre-Uni New College Head Office, and I'm very excited to guide you through everything you need to know about the next year's selective school exam. Yes. There are many audience just coming up now. Yeah, before we start, let's quickly check the audio. If you can hear my voice clearly, yeah, simply type yes in the chat box. Yep, thank you. Yeah, looks like we are good to go. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, here's what we've got lined up for this special webinar session. Yeah, first, we will explore what the selective high schools are and how they support the students. What are the difference? And then I will take you through the application process, including the key dates and how to apply. Then we will unpack the exam itself, what's included and what to expect on the exam day. And finally, I will share the practical strategy to help your child prepare for the exam with confidence. Yeah, you can feel free to drop your question in the chat box anytime. Yeah, I will make another time at the end for the Q&A session, and I will answer all your questions. Yeah. And also, yeah, we are recording this webinar, so you will be able to rewatch the session later at your convenience. Okay. Yep. Is everything clear? Thank you. Yes, let's get started. Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's start by answering a big question. What exactly the selective high schools in New South Wales? Yeah. The selective high schools, they are special government high schools, especially designed for the high potential and gifted students, by delivering tailored learning environment. So it will provide accelerated curriculum, and students will have an opportunity to dive into the complex concept that might not be covered in the regular comprehensive high schools. Yes. So one of the key features is that the students are grouped with peers of similar academic ability. I mean, the highly capable and gifted students together. And this environment will give more benefit academically and emotionally by grouping all the gifted students together, learn together alongside like-minded peers. They feel more motivated, more confident, and more connected in their learning journey. And they will be in success in the HSC and university entrance. Okay. But to get into the selective schools, they need to sit the selection test, so-called selective high school placement test. Yeah. So we will talk about the test later in this session. Yeah. So all our students, parents and students, especially year 5 students, they are quite concerned about selective high school placement. Yep. So they should know everything they need to know, all the important facts and key dates. Okay, let's talk about the types of selective high schools. So first up, there are 17 fully selective high schools. They are the most popular schools. These schools cater the selective students who are highly potential and gifted, and all are selective classes. So to get into the fully selective school, they need to pass the exam, the placement test. So all the entire campus, all the classes will be selective students for selective students. So that's why it is called fully selective high school. And also there are 4 agricultural high school, which is also fully selective school. Yeah, it is great for students who are interested in studying agriculture. Yeah, biology, science, yeah, agriculture studies. Yeah, so they need to study agriculture science, yeah, as a compulsory subject. Yeah, yeah. And some schools, yeah, they have an option for the boarding, yeah, for regional and remote area students. Yeah, yeah. So there are 4 schools: Hurston, yeah, and James Roos, yeah, James Roos is the agricultural fully selective schools, yeah, and Para Memorial and Yanko. Yeah. And there are 25 partially selective schools. Yeah. So these are comprehensive high schools that have specific selective stream, yeah, selective classes. So students in those classes get specialized selective curriculum, yeah, while they still be part of the broader school community. Yeah. So there are around 2 classes for the selective stream. Yeah. So total 46 selective schools in New South Wales. Yeah, that's the available schools. Yeah, you can choose. Okay, and there is a special online virtual selective high school, which is Aurora College. That's for students living in the rural area, and there is no selective school nearby, so they can connect online and get access to the same selective curriculum just from the distance, kind of distance education. Yeah, but in our cases, yeah, we are targeting the 46 selective schools. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So in the slide, you can see the color of the school. Some schools has been colored in green, white, pink. Yeah. All the green one is boys' high school, and you can see the school name, which is pink colored, which is the girls' high school. Yeah. Okay. So there are 4 girls fully selective school and boys high school, fully selective boys high school. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Yeah. The James Roos Agricultural High was always top schools. But in the recent HSC, yeah, no Sydney boy performed very well. Yeah, so they compete each other. Yeah, okay. Yeah. So for the total number of available year 7 places, yeah, we have 46 selective schools. So total number of places will be 4,248. Yeah. So, but each year around 17 to 18,000 year 6 students, they sit the placement test, seeking for one of the 4,248 year 7 places. Yeah. Yeah. So that means less than a quarter of the applicants are offered the place. In this year, there were 17,599 students applied. Yeah. And they set the exam last May. So that means around 24 students, 24% of the applicants will get an offer. Yeah. We will find out this year's result in August. Yeah. Stay tuned. Yeah. So, yeah, as you can imagine, yeah, early and focused preparation really makes the difference. Yeah. It's very competitive exam. So without a clear plan and right support, yeah, getting into selective school can be very serious challenge. Yeah. Okay. And there are many questions about equity placement policy. Yeah, many parents are asking how it works. Yeah, let's take a moment to talk about equity placement model. Yeah, which was introduced in 2 years ago. Yeah, Yeah. This model reserved up to 20% of the places in each selective school for students who might otherwise face barriers to access. So it's all about giving every child a fair shot, regardless of their background or circumstances. So here's how those reserved places break down. The 10% of the places are reserved for students from low socio-educational advantage background. Yeah, it's based on the school's location. Yeah, and 5% will go to Aboriginal students, and 2.5% go to students from the remote areas. Yeah, and the last 2.5% for students with disability. Yeah, so up to 20%. Yeah, students in this group may have a chance to get in. Yeah, depending on their test performance. Yeah, anyway. Yeah. So these special equity students will be identified based on the information in the application and also the data or the available data held by the Department of Education. So yeah. So how do they offer the place for the equity students? Yeah. So I just made another sample scenario slide like this. Yeah. So just a quick example to show how offers are made under equity placement model. Yeah. So let's assume there is a selective high school and it has 120 year 7 places. Yeah. Yeah. So after the exam, they will produce a rank table for the applicant who applied for the school. So step 1 is for the general offer. Yeah. First round offer. So 80% of total places, which is 96 places. Yeah. In this case. Yeah. They will go to the top ranked students from the rank 1 to rank 96. Yeah. In their placement test. And yeah, it can be the general applicant or some of the equity students will be included. Yeah. Anyway, based on the cut-off score. Yeah. So let's just say that the cut-off score is 75. Yeah. That's the last two students. It's rank 96. Yeah. So, and then for the remaining 20%, which is 24 places, yeah, it will be reserved for the equity group students, yeah, who didn't make it in the first round. Okay, so lower than cut-off score 75. So to be considered to get a subsequent offer, they will need minimum score 67.5, which is within 10% of the general cutoff. Yeah. Then yeah, they can fill up all 120 places. Yeah, if they have enough equity group students. But if there are any unused equity places, yeah, due to lower mark, then it will be free up for the general applicant, and all the remaining places will be used for the general applicant. Okay, yeah. That's the scenario, yeah, how the equity placement works. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I hope everybody is clear now. Yeah, there were many questions I received about the equity places. Yeah. So okay. Yeah. Okay. So when is the date for the 2026 selective school exam? Yeah. When you check the Department of Education website, it shows that the next year's exam is expected to take place from 1st May to 3rd May. Yeah. Which is second week of the term 2. Yeah. And most of the students will sit the test in the external testing center based on their location. Yeah. And as you may know, this year's selective school exam faced significant disruptions. Yeah, largely due to inadequate crowd control and lots of technical difficulties. So as a result, most test sessions were delayed and even canceled. So in response, the government has launched a special independent review. Yeah, they are conducting independent review, and they will find what went wrong, what is what can be improved. So this finding may influence both the test schedule and test center location. Yeah. So we will keep you updated. Yeah. So maybe in August. Yeah. We can find out more the correct information about next year's exam date. Yeah. But anyway, it will be held over several days. Yeah. And they will use the external testing center. It can be local high school, yeah, but we will see how it goes. Yeah, but this year's exam was chaos. Yeah, this year was the first year to introduce computer-based test. Yes. So anyway, the deadline for the placement test is set for May. Yeah, to ensure the results are released by August. Yeah, so that means early preparation is absolutely essential. With now the winter holiday just around the corner, so we will have a maximum of 10 months to get ready. Yeah. So for current year 5 students and parents, this is the perfect window to start taking exam preparation very seriously. Yeah. Yeah. So starting early, it offers real advantage and builds a strong foundation and boosts confidence, reduce stress, and leads to the best performance on the exam day next year. Yeah. So we have maximum 10 months exam preparation period. Yeah, we can make use of. Yeah. Okay. Just based on this year's selective school procedure, I just made the key dates. Yeah, we need to bear in mind. Yeah. So let's take a look. The application will start from early November, which is in term 4. Yeah. And it will be the long application period. The last day will be 20th February next year. Yeah. Following year. And then you will get the test admission ticket. Yeah. Online. Yeah, you need to download it. And then the placement test will be several days, 3 days, first, second, and third, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Yeah. And there will be a makeup test day, yeah, which is 18th of May. And in August, yeah, the placement outcome will be released. Yeah, we can find out the result. Okay. Yes, we are recording this session, so you can replay, you can catch up any missed slide, yeah, after this session. Don't worry, yeah. No, yeah. Yeah, so application open in November and close in February. So to apply, you will need to log into the application dashboard website. Yeah, it's the same website used for the OC application. Yeah, I think most of the parents familiar with this website. Yeah. So once you set up your account, once you register your account, yeah, you can log in and start submitting the application, any updates in your details, and you can message it to the selective education team. And most importantly, you need to download your child's admission ticket from this website. Yeah. And also, you can check out your child's result online. Yeah, through this website. Yeah. Okay. Any document should be lodged via this website. So please note, late application will not be accepted. So you need to make sure you submit your application before the deadline. I will remind you, in every stage, so that you won't miss out any important dates. Okay, Okay, selecting your prepared schools. You should know all these important dot point. You can choose up to 3 selective schools. You need to choose very wisely. And when you list up your school choice, top choice school first, and then followed by others your child be happy to attend, so up to 3 schools. Please keep in mind the selection panel, they don't factor any your residential address or any priority based on the school, your first school choice. They will only give an offer based solely on your child's exam result. I mean, your child's the placement rank in the exam. And then they will check the order of the school preference. So if your child qualifies multiple schools, then they will be offered the place at the highest ranked on your school choice preference. So there are many mistakes understanding the school choice order. Order matters only when the students are eligible to get an offer from multiple schools. In that case, they will get an offer from the highest ranked school in their school choices order. So if you're unsure about which school or how they should be ordered, you can contact me and I will help you to make the best choice for your child. Okay? Okay. Not like OC. There is a writing test. So reading, mathematical reasoning, thinking skill, and writing. So the placement test, it is written by the Cambridge Assessment, the UK organization. So it's divided into 4 sections. Like this. So students will tackle more than 100 questions across first 3 test session packed into a 2-hour session. Then the final session will be writing test, and it will be 30 minutes writing task. And each section, each component carries equal weight, so it will contribute evenly to the final placement score. So once the 25% for the reading, 25% mathematics, writing test 25%, and thinking skill 25%. So all are equal weight. The exam, all questions are multiple choice except the writing task. And the test will be done on a laptop computer that will be provided by the Department of Education. The official testing device. So you don't have to bring it your own. And also the exam will be conducted over several days. So there are different versions of tests across the exam date. But it will be designed to be equally difficult. So that no one at an advantage or disadvantage depending on their test day. And also the test is not adaptive. So that means everyone sitting the test at the same time, they will get exactly the same set of questions. And also there is a makeup test session in May. So if your child can't make it on the assigned test day, but with a documentation valid reason, as long as you have valid reason, there will be another day for the makeup test. So anyway, all students must sit the exam and complete all the tests to be considered the selective school placement. Okay? Yeah. This is what the test center desk looks like. Yeah. So students will have the assigned seat, and admission ticket, test admission ticket, which is super important. Bring a printed copy of the test admission ticket. So no ticket, no test. And they will provide working paper, A3 sheet, so that you can scribble or crunch numbers or jot down ideas during the writing. And they will also provide a mouse. Also, you can use the trackpad. Either one is fine. Which is convenient for you. Okay. This is typical computer-based test screen. There's a countdown timer. Top left corner. So this timer tracks your session time. If it feels distracting, you can hide it. But you need to be sure to face yourself, as time management is the key factor. And there is a question number, and out of how many questions in the test at the top center. And if you stuck on tough question, use the flag icon, at the bottom right, mark it and revisit it later. And in the top center, there is a progress summary grid. And once you click it, you can track your entire test, showing which question you answered, flagged, or skipped. You can easily jump between the question using the progress summary grid. Okay. So most questions are multiple choice, displayed alongside the text. So in the reading section, you might see some drag and drop down style question. It's mixed. And the later part, Okay. So it's exactly the same format as our selective trial test online test format. It's exactly the same. So okay, let's dive into the kind of question our students will tackle on the exam day. The first test will be reading test. It consists of 30 questions to be completed in 40 minutes, including reading time. Lots of stimulus text they need to read first. And all the question is multiple choice question. And there are many stimulus text, which is non-fiction or fiction, narrative, poetry, magazine style articles, information reports. So the reading test is split into 4 parts. Each is designed to test the different skills. The part 1, comprehension task or comparison task, based on the fiction text. And part 2, 4 questions, which is all about poetry, short poem, and deep questions. And part 3, 6 questions. So you will tackle either gap match task or match summary phrase or paragraph. So we will practice a lot about this kind of question. And part 4 here, you will explore 4 short extracts that will share the same theme and answer questions that pull it all together. So it's quite every same format, same structure. Yeah, the mathematical reasoning test is second test, which is 35 questions to be completed in 40 minutes. Yeah. So mathematical test is designed to evaluate student mathematical understanding and the ability to solve the problems across a variety of topics. Yeah. Space, geometry, statistics, data, number, algebra, shapes, measurement. It's not just about memorizing the formula. It's about applying mathematical thinking, reasoning skills, to the real world and abstract scenarios. Okay, yeah. So we will practice a lot, in this section. Yeah. The third test will be thinking skills test. Yeah. It's all about how you think, not what you know. Yeah. So you will be tackling questions that test your verbal reasoning, spatial, awareness, and numerical reasoning skills. Okay. Such as finding procedure. Yeah. So you will get some basic facts and need to work out a step-by-step process to solve the problem. Yeah. It's a bit a puzzle. Yeah. Or identifying similarity. Yeah. You will see information shown in the different format like chart, table, shapes, reflection or rotations. Yeah. And your job is to spot a logical link between them and figure out what they have in common. And evaluating evidence. So you will be given a simple argument with the supporting reasons. Then you will see other more reasons and you will decide which one makes the argument stronger or weaker. Yeah. And evaluating reasoning, which means two characters try to make conclusion based on the same set of facts, and you need to figure out whose logic actually holds up and which claim would be true. Yeah. Okay. And identifying mistakes, which is you are showing some fact followed by a claim from a character. Then from the options, you need to choose one that best explains why that claim doesn't quite add up. Yeah. And last, logical analysis. Yeah. You will work with the short statement and figure out which are true or what must be true based on the information given. Yeah. So it's quite typical question. And yes, by practicing all this kind of question, on a regular basis, finishing all 40 questions in 40 minutes is possible task. Yes, of course. Yeah. The last test is writing test. Yeah. You will be given one writing topic with a clear instruction. Yeah. So you have 30 minutes. That includes the time to plan, write, and track your submission. Okay. So you need to make sure and understand the instruction very clearly. Yeah. Knowing exactly what you are being asked to do is the most important one. Yeah. And you can use the workout paper to brainstorm and plan before you type your response on the screen. Okay. You need to also have some sort of good keyboard typing skills to minimize any typo error and to speed up, to save the time. So the test is all about showing up your ability to write clearly, creatively, and with a purpose. Okay. So, and also your grammar, punctuation, vocabulary, and spelling should be all correct. So it'd be 25 marks out of 25. 15 marks is for content, structure, vocabulary, and forms. And 10 marks, it'd be to assess the sentences, punctuation, and spelling, grammar. Okay, so Okay, so yeah, as you may know, I shared our students' outstanding performance in the last year's selective school exam. It was incredibly competitive one last year. More than 18,000 year six students across New South Wales. They set the exam. Still the same 4,200 spots. For the selective school. Despite the challenge, our students they rose to the occasion with focus, determination, and months of preparation. And yes, we are so proud to report more than 1,000 our year six students received first round offer from the top choice selective schools. First round. So many students achieved the highest performance band across all test components and got an offer from the top 10 selective schools. We got more than 70 students from James Roos and more than 90 students from Bochum Hill. Nearly 70%. So this success is the result of consistent effort, and supportive learning from parents and college, and the best strategy that focus on both academic mastery and test readiness. Okay, So to our year 5 students and parents who are preparing for the next year's selective school exam, let this be your inspiration. With the right preparation and mindset, your child can absolutely achieve the goals. Selective school placement. Okay. So there is no reason we can't do it again. With the right preparation, yes, and your consistent effort and focus support, we can set up our year 5 students for the same kind of selective school success. So let's build what we worked, refine what we've learned, and give every student the best possible chance to shine next year. Okay. So we've got a bunch of courses designed to give our year 5 students that extra edge. WMT course, it will help build a strong foundation in all key exam subjects. It's perfect for setting them up for the success in the exam. And selective trial test course, which is the most popular program, it provides full exam style question to give students the load of real test practice. And also writing course and thinking skill course. It's great for boosting their writing skills and critical thinking skills. For the selective school writing and thinking skill exam. Of course, the holiday intensive course. It consists of power-packed sessions over the school holiday to sharpen their skills, exam skills, and keep students on track. And the best part is all the courses are hooked up to cyber school. So students have access to many revision tools and extra practice whenever they need it. So it's structured and supportive and exactly what students need at the right time. Yes, the right courses make the difference. At the end. So from this winter holiday, we will provide as many courses as possible, especially for year 5 students. It's perfect time to revisit key subject and get ahead before the new term begins. So the winter holiday course, the week 1 course, we will kick up with our winter special EMT course, to boost our students' skills in comprehension, mathematics, and thinking skill. In the second week, we will offer targeted preparation courses through the STTC, selective trial test course, and also optional reading strategy course and thinking skill courses. It's ideal for students aiming to lay a strong foundation for the exam. Yeah. And who want to get ahead before the new term begins. Yeah. Yeah. It'll make them feel ready and motivated before the new school term begins. Okay? Yeah. And from term 3, yeah, WMT course, yeah, we will put more focus on comprehension skills, yeah, and lots of thinking skill practice as well. Okay, so yeah, WMT course, all the module and component test, the subject is all advanced and structured materials and filled with practical and challenging questions. Yeah. And we will also provide extensive online revision tools through cyber schools. Yeah. So the students can reinforce their learning anytime, anywhere. Yeah. So the WMT course is a course that builds a strong academic foundation. Yeah. And so the WMT course, whether your child is just starting their preparation or are looking to level up, yeah, the WMT course is the smart first step. Yeah. Yeah. And then they can participate weekly selective trial test, yeah, to build the skills week by week, yeah. So the test will be rotate between reading and writing, and in the following week, mathematical reasoning and thinking skills, yeah. So these sessions run every week up until the next year's selective school exam day, yeah. So new tests begin every Saturday, and the repeat session available on Sunday, Tuesday, in the following Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah. And each session runs 3 hours and 10 minutes. Yeah. Providing full test experience. Yeah. And after the test, yeah, students go through a detailed review with teachers and tutors, yeah, focusing on especially for the tricky questions, the hard questions. Yeah. And cyber school reports are available right after the session and giving parents instant feedback and tracking progress over the time. It's all part of the smart structured routine of practice, feedback, and steady improvement. Yeah. And it is designed to build the confidence and exam readiness all year long. Okay. So from term 3 until the next year May exam, yeah, we have organized maximum 39 sets of trial tests. Yeah. Up to 39 sets. Yeah. Each one packed with a fresh and exam style questions. Yeah. That's the maximum. Yeah, we can provide. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, after this year's exam, many of our students told that they got a lot of benefit from taking the selective trial test. Yeah, it gave them the edge they needed. Yeah. Yeah. In fact, several students found the real exam was easier than our trial test, which puts us in a strong position heading into August. And we are feeling very optimistic about another round of outstanding result this year. Yeah, we will find out in August. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. When it comes to boosting your selective exam preparation, Cyber School has your back with smart tools and resources and help you grow your skills, knowledge, and confidence. Yeah. So you need to make use of all these important Cyber School activities. Yeah. STTC, there's STTC challenge. Yeah. So each trial test course, you can revisit and try the previous missed question, yeah, in every subject. Yeah. It's a perfect way to review and lock in learning where it matters most. Yeah. And lots of online practice tests, yeah, will be provided. Yeah. Yeah. You need to stick to the schedule to stay consistent and track. Yeah. Finish all given online practice tests. Yeah. Yeah. You need to double check your work. So answers are available anytime. Yeah. It's a great to learning from mistakes and build the independence as you go. Yeah. And watch WMT Cyber School videos. Yeah. It will walk you through every question and explain things clearly. Yeah. And there is also extra revision questions. Yeah. Review your answers and understand what something was right or what was wrong. Yeah. And you can hop into the live Tuesday session. Yeah. For the WMT. Yeah. Extra lesson. Yeah. It's great for catching up or reinforcing a trickier concept for each module every week. Yeah. So keep collecting, keep practicing, and let Cyber School be your guide every step of the way. Yet we have also the optional thinking skills course. Yeah. It's designed for students who want to sharpen their approach to one of the most challenging exam in the selective school test, thinking skills. Yeah. So it's split into two areas of focus, critical thinking lesson and problem solving lessons. Yeah. So yeah, together these lessons make a big difference, especially for students who find the thinking skill section tough or intimidating. Yeah. If your child needs to improve their test taking skills in thinking skills, yeah, this course is ideal. It's structured and focused on building both confidence and capability in thinking skill section. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I know the selective school placement process, it can feel like a lot of stressful, uncertain, even overwhelming at times. But yeah, here's something I deeply believe. What truly makes the difference is your motivation, that determination to keep learning, growing, and aiming high. That's the spark that leads to succeed. Yeah. So at Pre-Uni New College, we are here for more than just lesson and test. We are here to provide structure, encouragement, and a team that genuinely believes in your child's potential. Yeah. We want to make your child reach the full potential by before the exam day. Yeah. Okay. So let's walk this journey together and reach out when you need support. And we are ready to guide, encourage, and cheer you on every step of the way. So please stay motivated and let's move forward, yeah, side by side. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. I hope this webinar has given some valuable insight and ideas on how to study and prepare for next year's selective school exam. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. We've got heaps of thoughtful questions from parents. Actually, so many. Yeah, I may not get through them all tonight. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Do they bring a stationery or do they provide? Yeah. On the exam day, yes, they need to bring their own stationery. Yeah. At least 2 lead pencils and pencil sharpeners and erasers. Yeah. Yeah. The paper will be given. Yeah. They will provide the scrap paper. Yeah. Blank paper for working out. Yes. How many tests do they do in on Monday? They will finish all 4 tests in a day. Yeah, within 2.5 hours. Yeah, they will finish all 4 tests: reading, mathematical reasoning, thinking skill, and writing. Yeah, in a day. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, there will be a gap text question in the reading section. Yes. So we will practice a lot in gap text. Yes. Yeah. Yes, it's a computer-based test, so they need to use the computer. It'll be provided, it'll be ready to use on the exam day. It's already set up on the desk. Yeah. So we will practice with the computer-based, yeah, a lot, yeah, so that they feel familiar with all the testing environment. Yeah. 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 Yes, writing test is also computer-based, so they need to use the keyboard to enter their response. Yeah. Yeah. So there is no paper test. All are computer-based. Yeah. 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 To get into fully selective schools, yeah, they need to achieve at least top 25%. Yeah, this webinar is being recorded so you can rewatch, yeah, after the session. Yeah, okay, yeah. There is no pass mark for each test. They will calculate one single placement score out of 100, and so that they can easily rank the students in the league table. So if they couldn't perform well in the, for example, reading, they should perform well in other test subject. Yeah, so it will be total overall score, not individual score. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, and then yeah, what is the percent of success? Yeah, yeah. To get into selective school, they should be within top 25%. Yeah. At pre-uni, they should, if they maintain the above standard group, yeah, there is no problem with this getting into the selective school. Yeah, at least the standard overall average, test average. If they follow the just average line, that's still fine. We can find the selective school, yeah, available for them. Yes, yeah. We can discuss further, yeah, during the application period. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, for the private school scholarship test, yes, I will arrange another session maybe in term 4. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And we are put more focus on selective school placement test. Yeah. If they are ready for the selective school placement test, yes, it will be also good for scholarship test preparation. Yeah. Quite similar test. Yeah. In terms of the difficulty. Yeah. And yeah, we will find out this year's exam result in August. Yeah. And we will find out whether the James Lewis still higher than North Sydney boy. Yeah. We are not sure yet. Yeah. We will find out in August. Yeah. Yep. If your child needs to choose either WMT or STTC, yeah, you can start with WMT first. The strong base, the foundation is more important, so they can build up more foundation, and they can start select trial test course, yeah, from the following term. Yeah, once they are ready. Yeah, but many students will do both. Yeah. Yeah, Normanhurst boys and Sydney boys. Yeah, they are also very popular. The boys' high school. Yeah, but still, Sydney boys seems to be more popular than Normanhurst. So a bit higher mark than the Sydney boy is a bit higher mark than North Sydney boys. Yes. Mhm. Mm. Okay. Yes. For yeah, we have packed up courses and test event for the remaining 10 months. So every each the event or test, yeah, once we finalize the schedule, yeah, we will always let you know by email, yeah, or newsletter, yeah. Yeah. Yes, STTC, yeah, they will, it will be face to face. They need to attend the class and do the computer-based test. We will provide a computer-based test, which is almost identical to the actual exam. Yeah. Yes, after the exam, yeah, your child can go to the cyber school to retry the question they got wrong. Yes. Yeah, all subject. Yeah. And Yeah, the cyber school video lesson. Yeah, each video will be 3 weeks to go, so they need to make use of all this video within 3 weeks. Yeah, all cyber school services, they have specified duration and condition. So please check it out on the cyber school website. Yeah. Okay. Yes, we do computer-based test practice. Yeah, in all our tests. Yeah, selective trial test and also the term test as well. Yeah, for the WMT course. Yeah. Yes, if you missed the first part, yeah, you can replay after this webinar. Yeah, no worry. Yeah, it's available. Just click the same link and you can replay it. Yeah. Yeah. If you want to send me an email, yes, I can provide my email. Yeah, I always check our parents' inquiry email every day. So my email address is, just a minute. I need to type using the keyboard. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, my email is davidnewcollege.com.au. Yeah. Yes, you can email me with any question and I will reply as soon as possible. Okay. Yeah. Yep. There is no the minimum score because they don't disclose any score after the outcome, Yeah. But we know which school was require more higher mark than the other school, something like that, based on our students' results. Yeah, we always analyze the results in August. So yeah, we can give you more information after August. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, they don't count any other test result. They will only use the selective school placement test result. Yeah, there is no other support document you need to provide. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yes, we have ASET event. Yeah, which will be in term 4. Yeah, before they start application. Yeah. Yes, it's a good indication which what rank their child is in current level and which selective school might be possible. Yes, it's possible to assess through the ASET. Yeah, we will announce the schedule for the next ASET. Yeah, probably in term 3. Yeah. Okay. Okay, we nearly time's up. Yeah. So yeah, if you have any further question, yes, please feel free to email me and I will answer. Yeah, as quickly as possible. Okay. Yeah. Thank you for joining the webinar tonight, and I will see you again next term. Yeah. And yeah, I will provide more updated information. Yeah, next time. Thank you very much. Yeah. Have a wonderful evening.